the oil, a little pepper. I have already cooked fish, which is salmon. See, huh? Cooked salmon and chickpea flour. Okay, we're going to do it with this. And I have fish fume or fish broth. Okay, there it is. We did it with the heads and spines of the salmon we had left over. And we have taken advantage of it to make a good broth. The broth is already hot. I take a separate pot and I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it to make the bechamel, okay? There are many people who make it with butter and such. I don't like it, huh? I do cook with butter, with oil, and croquettes neither. I don't like it with milk or anything, so I do it like this. We're going to add 80 g of chickpea flour, okay? We're going to move her a couple minutes or 3, huh? So that the flour cooks a little. This is not white flour, so the flavor will not have much influence, although don't leave it for too long. Okay, it's gonna come out just as good after a couple of minutes of moving it around, huh? Although you haven't seen it because I have cut the image, but so as not to take long, as I always say. But that has been thrown away for a couple of minutes or 3 things. Well, we have added the broth and we move, okay, without stopping stirring, because if it doesn't stick to us, we are going to add a little salt in case it is dull, and pepper to taste. I like it to sting a little, so I add a little more and nothing. We keep moving, and you already know what a bechamel is giving to the Marivera's hand. Up to what? You don't have another one, but this will be there in 20 minutes. You don't even need 30, huh? 20 minutes of broth takes 500 ml. That is half a liter of broth is fine, or water or milk if you want to do it. But I'm doing it like this because it comes out great. Well, nothing. We continue. Okay, there it is. We move until practically the dough comes off the walls. Okay? But I say, and also this dough is very good. There it is. We've been 20 minutes, just seriously, huh? It's been out for 20 minutes. I went down, I turned down the fire first. And in the end, I did this to mix it. If I have done it before, what I do is undo the fish or the meat or whatever you are going to throw at them, and then we are eating. I don't like it that way. I like to stumble and have the dough of the croquette whole. Don't get a bite of it on the croquette and it's water. I have eaten it there, and the truth is that I don't like that, but hey, everyone does it in their own way. I'm giving my idea, huh? Well, once we have finished with the dough and mixed all the fish, well, nothing. We put it here in a bowl, a tray, whatever you want, and we put a row on top. Okay, transparent foil. There it is. We put it stuck to the table, to the dough, so that we don't get scabs. And when this cools, we leave it outside room temperature until it cools. Once cold, we put it in the refrigerator. I'm doing it in the afternoon because for the next day at lunchtime, it's okay, and that's it. Besides, it's a very grateful crowd. You don't have to wait long, huh? In a couple of hours, you could even make the dough. Chickpea flour is different from wheat flour. This is already the other day, as I said. And look, there we have the dough. Look, I have egg there, which is not an egg. You already know that I based with chickpea flour and water. Okay, you see? This is the dough, as I said. Look, look what the whole thing has been left if I say that I am doing this here and I am doing it wrong. Because yes, this dough is different from the one made with chickpea flour. Better to squeeze it than move it like this or give it heat, huh? And then yes, but come on, it's very easy to work with. Hey, don't complicate your life. Look, there I have breadcrumbs with sesame and paprika, huh? Is it the same mixture that I made for the chicken fingers, The same one. And there I have, well, the same thing, a vegan egg, which is how I always make it. It's chickpea flour with water. You already know how it's made, okay? I have left it in a couple of videos of recipes that I have. You know how that goes, huh? I put it there, even if they don't see each other. Be the sesame, but now when they cool, they come out to the light. How do you say in relief? Well, nothing. I'm making the croquette here, never better said. And so on until the dough is finished. The dough is very whole, which is how I like it. crispy on the outside and whole on the inside. Well, once they're all baked, I'll take them and let's go to the trouble of frying her. You can really put it in the fridge first if you want, Normally that's what I do, but hey, on this occasion I haven't done it. I'm going to do it directly, but I always like to make them and put them in the refrigerator when they are batted so that they sit well and don't open. Then when you fry it, what is the dough? It is batted well. I have the oil here already hot and I have put 4, although I can fit more. I don't want to put many because then the oil cools and they don't stay right. Okay, well look, it's perfect there. They sleep well and we get them out well. These are already there. So we're going to take it out and go for the second batch. It's perfect there. That's how we go. Come on. We're going to add a few more. There it is, and so on. Nothing. There's no more science, Until I finish them all, and then preparing them to eat them is that good. You see, very easy. Well, they're all done. Look, cookers, hey, look how beautiful they turned out. See what I'm telling you? The sesame has now come out from the outside, you see, although it didn't look good before, but you see, they are spectacular. These are very, very delicious chicken finger style croquettes. I know it. Well, they are already put on another plate to present them. And look what a delicious show, Look what a better croquette. That one came out smaller. Look, I just tried it. Look, you can see the little pieces of fish there. This is fantastic, This is very, very good. If you like it that way, you make it. So no, well, you move them a little more, 6 the bechamel, and you already know you dilute it more in what the fish is. I like it that way. Well, Seville, I hope you like this recipe today too. Leave me the comments that have appeared to you and nothing that we see in the next video, okay? See you later.